Do external power supplies have merit? This comes from Ian in Hertfordshire, UK. Wait a minute, yesterday's was from the UK too. Talk to the editors about this. Some equipment have a separate DC input for optional connection of an external and sometimes very high quality and expensive DC supply. Not for high power devices such as amps, but more typically DACs, phonostages, etc. Do you think that such an approach has merit? Well, yes, I do. Years ago, my partner Stan, the S of PS Audio, discovered that larger transformers sound better than smaller transformers. And I know I've told this story before, but it's probably worth telling again. We had been, at the time, PS Audio was divided into two sections of the building, and I was over here and Stan was over here, and the listening lab was over in Stan's area. And Stan had been working on a circuit, and he called me over and he said, "Hey, come on over, I need you to hear something." And I sat down, we had a set of magneplaners, and I said, well, I figured he had a new circuit or something. And Stan said, just hang on, I want to play something. Of course, back then it was records. So he put on some Fleetwood Mac piece. I had no clue what he was doing. So he put on the piece and we listened to it. Yep, okay. He said, hang on. And I'm not paying any attention. He's back, I'm doing stuff. And then he picks the needle up, pops it down, exactly the same volume, plays it again, like, ho, mo, yo, look at this. What'd you just do? The soundstage just got huge. Depth, body, tonal richness, bottom end that wasn't there before. And I said, my God, Stan, that's huge. What's the difference? He said, let's try it one more time. So went back and then collapsed. Back up. I said, come on, man. There's got to be, is it a new circuit? He goes, nah, it's identical. It was a phonostage. This is a low power phonostage. What he had done is taken our standard little transformer that was probably 3 times more power than that phonostage needed, and he hooked up a big transformer. I don't remember why. It was by accident. And of course, we listen to everything. We have since the inception of this company. That's just what we do. And thank God we did it, because it would have measured identical. There would have been no difference in measurements whatsoever. But there's a huge difference in the way it sounds, as demonstrated in that quick demo. So that was the beginning of when we started saying, well, we can't afford to put these monster transformers in everything we make in order to keep our equipment affordable, nor can we do it in a slim chassis, because these transformers are pretty big. So we were one of the first people years and years ago in the 70s to come up with big transformers in separate metal boxes that plug into the back of the amplifiers, or the preamplifiers to be more specific. We actually did it with amplifiers too, but anyway, for different reason. So yeah, I think it's very valid. Now today, we have found workarounds to where we can, by using a different kind of transformer, a toroid, we put in very large toroidal transformers and we can fit them into our boxes so we don't have to have external supplies. But I have to tell you, I don't think there's one product that we make in terms of a preamplifier or a DAC that we couldn't add a much larger separate power supply and have an improvement. And maybe someday we will. So yeah, I think they not only have merit, I think it's completely valid, and that's part of the reason why. Thanks for the question. I'll talk to you tomorrow.